Hi, today I'm in the countryside, far away from major cities. In locations like this, more often than not, your mobile operator is the best way to get internet. But the thing I often hear is, well, they give me some small router to put in the window, but my speed is slow. I want something to put on my roof. Well, before you spend that money, there are some things you need to check first. Number one, where is the cell tower? Maybe your router is in the north side window, but the tower is in the south. Move the device around and try various locations. You can use a website like Cell Mapper to find all the towers in your area and try and force the device to connect to different ones. Number two, in the best possible location where your speed is highest, check, is the signal good or bad? If the signal is good, it means the current LTE router might be enough and the issue is elsewhere. One possible reason is that you're using a cell tower that has a lot of active users and the available speed is shared between them all. In this case, you can only petition the mobile operator to increase available bandwidth. No antenna will give you more speed in this case. Number three, if the signal is bad, well, in this case, you might actually need a bigger antenna that is mounted high up. And this is the case here, where I am today. My tower is not overloaded, but the distance to the tower is several kilometers and I have trees in between me and the tower. So I need to get my antenna as high as possible. So what is the plan here? I will be using a MikroTik ATL outdoor device. It has everything built in. All I need is an Ethernet cable to my Wi-Fi access point, which is located inside the house. Okay, so what do we need? First, obviously, we need the ATL unit. And second of all, we need to mount it somehow and somewhere. So the ATL unit has these slots or grooves where you can attach it to some kind of round mast or balcony rail or something. And then you attach it using zip ties or hose clamps. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet because, well, this is suited more for round types of masts, but I have found something else here, a spare square mast. So I'll have to adapt something and mount it in a slightly different way, because I think that these angles are not optimal for square masts, but we'll see. Okay, now I need my Ethernet cable, and I figured if the square mast is hollow, I might as well run the cable inside the mast so it looks prettier and the cable doesn't dangle around. So I'm going to try and use one of these. It's an adapter that we sell. It's called the QMX, and as you can see on this side, it has these square grooves, which it looks like it could fit my square thing here nearly perfectly, but not nearly enough. Let's break this thing. Okay, I'll now connect the cable. By the way, I'm doing this on the ground because I don't have actually any reasonable way to get on my roof, so I only have a ladder. So you'll see in a moment how I will set my mast up, but this is actually the reason why I'm putting my cable in here on the ground. So, cable through the rubber thing here. Making cables. I'm not going to teach you to do it. You know why I'm making cables? I'm not running the cable straight into the house. I'm actually splitting the cable in two, and I have a box right there. You can see it's there on the wall. And in the box I will put one of these. It's a map. A map is a very nice little MikroTik router that has one PoE in, one PoE out, and in my case it also has something that I need. It's a USB port. And nowadays, a lot of cameras, like, for example, this one, they have a USB port for the power. And I was thinking, well, if I'm running PoE, why not connect a camera in the middle? And this is what I'm going to do. My AP in the house will be providing PoE power to the map, and the map will power with this PoE out port the ATL on the tower. And so no extra power necessary. It's just like connecting two cables. And also at the same time, the USB can power my camera. So I will put it right there in this box. I will mount my outdoor security camera. Now for the fun part, getting this mast up there. Let's hope my camera battery doesn't die. So we'll do it this way. I know it seems very sketchy. Okay, that's basically all. Now we need to tidy up the cables and close up the waterproof box with the map inside. Everything is working, like I said. The map is powering the ATL on the mast, and the map itself is being powered by the PoE injector inside my house, where I will attach my wireless access point. And I already attached the USB adapter here, but I will put my camera up later. This is not part of this video. It's just a nice tip for you that you can use the map like this, basically like a extender for your Ethernet cables, an extender plus USB power for cameras or other accessories that are powered by USB. All right, now I will just tidy up my cables. Also, I skipped some parts, of course, because normally you would have to align the antenna. But, well, in my case, I already know exactly where the tower is in my situation, and my mast was already mount point for the mast, as you saw before. I already had put it there, prepared for this mounting. So normally you would have to get a higher ladder than I have, climb up there and do your alignment until the signal is perfect. But in my case, I already had pre-attached the mast attachment. It was like a wooden block, and I already knew where the tower is located. Okay, so that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and good luck in your own projects.